Hello, my beautiful Virgos. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of September the 29th to October the 5th. Just be sure to take only what resonates and throw the rest out into the universe. You've got the card Overtime. Okay, let's see, Virgo, what's happening here. What do you need to see, know, and expect? What additional information can Spirit and Guides give us for your week? What do you need to see, know, and expect here? Okay, coming in the beginning of the week here, your first card you've got is the card of the gift card, the Six of Pentacles, the card of generosity. Coming in next, you have the Seven of Swords, followed by the center position, the Nine of Pentacles. Coming in after the Nine of Pentacles, you've been given the Knight of Swords, and your final card coming in is that of the High Priestess. Now, your download message is the Overtime card, and you might be finding that you really have to be mindful of time management on your calendar, okay? Keeping things up to date and on time. Setting out a priority list and ticking it off as you move through it, because you may be very busy and taking on extra work. This could be overtime at your place of employment, or maybe you just have a lot on your plate in general, trying to balance your home life with your work life. Coming in with your first card, which could be your life or career, you've got Make It Work. It says you have all the tools you need to succeed, but you have to put in the effort. You excel at working with your hands and fixing problems, okay? So this is about you utilizing the tools that you have in your database with your work, with your experience when it comes to and education and gifts and talents that you have for your job. Okay, so I think you're stepping forward. You're going to find that you're going to be very busy putting in this overtime of work and having to show that you can excel at working with your hands or whatever it is that you're doing, or even problem solving for other people. Coming in underneath that, you have the Six of Pentacles. This is the gift card. This is the card of generosity, give and take, push-pull energy, receiving something here. You could be receiving something in the form of time, effort, anything here, but often it can be money. And it's a card of charitable donations. It's a card of generous employers. It's a card of some unexpected money, and it's a card of paying it forward. So this is about you accepting something in the form of a gift or some unexpected opportunity or money coming into you, or you could be helping someone else out less fortunate. Okay, you could be getting involved in maybe some nonprofit organization as well, or maybe there's a family member or a friend who needs your help. Coming in with your career and money card, you've got Gold, and it says solid finances, investing integrity, deep values, and your job could involve banking, long-term positions, and satisfying work. So this is a card that says things are going to improve. You're going to have your finances are going to be stable and solid. You're investing in the things that you need to, things that you know are sure things that you know are going to bring you back the reward for your hard work and effort. You've got integrity, and you're stepping into that. You've got deep values, and that's starting to show, and that reputation will follow you and be an asset. Some of you might be involved with banking, working in banking, or just being involved in having to engage in something to do with the bank. This is long term. Whatever you're doing, it's going to be a really good, secure job and position, and it's satisfying work for you. Coming in underneath that, beware of the wolf in sheep's clothing. Somebody might have ulterior motives. They might be charming they may appear charming, but in reality, there's something they want, okay? This is a card of the liar, the cheater, the thief. But you're going to be bright enough to do the character analysis and figure this out. There's something not right with this energy, but there could be somebody else that's going to send you a message to let you know this. Okay, so somebody's around you that has ulterior motives. Beware of that wolf in sheep's clothing. Coming in the center position, which is your help, hurdle, or challenge, you've got a career change. And when we get those key cards, they represent mindset shifts that will unlock abundance and help you create your timeline of ultimate prosperity. Does your career fully align with who you are physically, emotionally, and spiritually? Are you happy there? Is this what you really want to do? Or are you contemplating a career change, a move, something that can be more fulfilling for you? Physically and emotionally and spiritually. This is the key. You carry the key to make this career change. Coming in underneath that, it may bring you prosperity, happiness, fulfillment, being able to finally know that you've made it, putting your feet up and being able to take that breath of fresh air, walking in your garden of abundance and keeping your eyes open to see all the new opportunities and doors that start to open up for you. So keep your mind open to that. Coming in next in your messages from Spirit and your guides, you got the health card. Don't see that very often in this deck come out. Exercise, diet, sleep, and mental relaxation. So it's time to take care of business, your business for you. You're uno numero, and you need to know that your body is a vessel and you need to be feeding it with all the good things that you can. And that is anything. It could be, anything emotional, spiritual, or physical. Some of you might be taking up a new health regime where you're going to be exercising more. Maybe you have to change your diet for some reason. And getting more rest and sleep is really important too, okay? This is about you being able to feel well and healthy and whole again. Coming in next, you have the Knight of Swords, fast-moving action, charging towards your goals, but slow down and pull back on those reins a little bit. Don't go jumping into anything too quickly without doing your research and being prepared or getting the counsel and the direction you need. If there's any documents or correspondence that is legal and binding that you're contemplating signing, make sure you know what you're putting yourself through. Once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Beware, consumer. Okay, consumer beware. Slow down. Don't do anything too quickly. Coming in next at the end of the week, this is your beautiful angel number, and you've got 888, 888, and this is a card of communication, charisma, society, movement, journey, and repetitive circumstances. So it says there's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. Okay, so you might have heard something in the form of communication that left you feeling a little bit, strained here and tired. This is about you accepting the circumstances and learning from them and moving on. This is a new journey for you. Okay, make that change. Make that change that you need to make. Maybe it is that job change. Coming in under that, you've got the High Priestess, doing your research, finding out information that you need to know before you move on into anything. You're not going to just jump into something without being prepared, and that's what she does. She's very good at at taking care of business here and excuse me, and looking into research here. Okay, but it's also you going through some spiritual growth and trusting your inner wisdom. You're listening to that little inner voice of reason, right? Your intuition. Your gut feeling and your instincts here kick in, okay? Trusting your inner wisdom, patience with yourself, being completely trustworthy and believing in the kindness and wisdom of the universe. You're following your own inner guidance, but you're paying attention to what that outside energy is sending you as well, okay? You might be wanting to create something new, and if you've been feeling worried about not taking action on your dreams, then let go of that. Let go of those concerns. Patience is rewarded at this time, and your intuitive abilities are greatly enhanced, and it's so important that you trust your intuition because your emotions are like a very powerful compass pointing you in the right direction. So follow it with confidence. Trust your instincts. Okay. Let's see what else you need to have in addition to this reading. What do you need to see, know, and expect? Validation, verification, clarification, spirit, and guides. What else do my beautiful Virgos need to see, know, and expect with this reading? Okay, let's cut here. All right. Coming in with that Six of Pentacles, you have the Three of Pentacles, followed by the Seven of Wands, followed by the Four of Swords, and you've got the Hangman, and your final outcome card is the Ace of Wands. So collaborating, getting together. You might be dealing with somebody, maybe legal egos when it comes to, maybe there's a will here or something. But this is teamwork is dream work. Working together, putting your heads together, collaborating together, bouncing ideas off of each other, and being able to do this with the same goals of success together. So teamwork is dream work. You're not going to be making any massive decisions on your own when you receive this card. It means you get the chance to stand up on your platform to teach, preach, and convey information and your opinions as well. Coming in next, you have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is that card that says, hold your ground. Okay, defend yourself. Don't be afraid to go after what it is you want and make your terms known, clear and concise. Okay, it's time. You know, you're setting up your priorities right now, and you're knowing what it is you want to do. Okay, that's what this is about. This is about you holding your ground and letting your demands be known. You're not going to step back and play it small. This is about strength in adversity. Never giving up, saying no when you should say no without explanation, and standing your ground on that, drawing that line in the sand, having courage for your personal convictions, and also knowing that you are right by doing this. Okay, so there's times when not everybody's going to agree with us, but we need to stand our ground on our own personal ideas, and we'll receive the guidance that we need at that time. So don't let your fears get between you and doing what you know is right. Coming in next, we have the Four of Swords, taking it easy, calling a truce, stepping back, not jumping into the quicksand and trying to figure out how you're going to swim out of that muck. This is about you saying, okay, I need a timeout. Close that door. Take your time. Don't take your time to rest up. Maybe some of you are recuperating from some sort of medical procedure, perhaps. Or maybe you're just feeling emotionally drained and you need this time off. You need time to heal, but you can still be thinking about and planning things. Just do it in moderation. Coming in next, another card of taking a pause, state of action, the Hangman, looking at things from a wider, broader, different perspective and viewpoint, but not rushing in until you know you've got all your ducks in a row here. And this is a card that says this is temporary. It is a pause of action. You're not jumping into anything too quickly, but it will pass. Coming in next, at the end, you have that beautiful card, the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands, aces, as we know, are the beginning of all things, right? But this particular one is a wonderful new opportunity that could be presenting itself in the form of maybe some of you starting a new business, going on this new adventure. You got more passion for life right now. Some of you, again, could be changing your career, okay? So have the courage to do that. Believe in yourself and your abilities. It's the beginning of taking that action. Wands are action, right? It's where you're newly inspired to create something original and then go after that dream, okay? It's new and exciting opportunity. So don't be afraid to go after that. There's no procrastination when we get this card. It means the universe and the divine have said it's your time to go for it now. You're putting in the overtime, and that's where you're going to see the results coming in for your hard work and efforts. Well, my beautiful Virgos, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos.